Do you accept the new normal? I don't. You shouldn't either, and I'm going to try to convince you of that. Don't accept that phrase. Don't acknowledge that phrase. Say the normal. We're going to go back to normal. Not the new normal. We're going back to normal because there is a normal. Unless you allow the nut jobs out there to try to convince or take over what they want it to be. Yeah, that's all we're going to discuss on episode 544. Welcome. Holy cow. So we cover the Massachusetts Youth Soccer Association guidelines. They went through all the phases of the guidelines. They went through phase 1, 2, 3, and finally to get to phase 4, where it says on the bottom, as you can see on the screen, return to the new normal. It actually says that. It's already premeditated. That's what they're going to do. It's going to be the new normal. And you must accept it because they wrote it down. So they almost got to the new normal, and it wasn't until they realized that this crazy lady came in, the secretary of the EFA, who put committees after committees and subcommittees all to plan and network together to create the ultimate plan of control. And they did, and they created the new normal. So that's phase 4, her new normal, which is no more throw-ins, they're kick-ins, but you must face the field and you're allowed to lift a foot up to kick it in. Thanks. 6 feet of separation all times. No tackling of any kind. Not even slide tackling. None of it. They implement all these new rules, and they call it the new normal. And they accept it there in Massachusetts. That's why you should never move there. Even if you get an unbelievable job there in a beautiful home, don't move there. Because you don't want to be around these people. And then if they try to come into your, want to move near me in Arizona, I don't want them here. I don't want these new normal legislative weirdos coming near me. I don't want them in Arizona. They're already coming from California, and they're changing everything, and they're just destroying everything. They're bankrupting everything. But that's just another topic. So she's creating a new normal, and this is what's going to happen. Here, we're going to watch a video of what is going to happen. Watch this video.
Let's go. Hustle up, you guys. Let's take a knee. Let's take a knee real quick. Take a knee. All right. Everyone's doing their ankle. Everyone's got the ankle. Twists. Let's do some twists. Let's go. Yeah. Get ready for those headers, right? Okay. You guys ready for a good game today? Yeah. All right. Y'all warmed up?
Yeah.
Yes. Next. That's a nice goal. Let's get that out of there. Get that out of there. Go. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Here in Olympia, we've been looking at how competition impacts youth, and it's usually kind of negative, especially if you're on the losing team. So last year, we took away the notion of scoring, which meant there were no winners and there were no losers. But in many ways, we felt like it just didn't go far enough. So we've actually taken away the ball.
Throw in. Here we go. Throw in.
So that video went viral, and people are very confused. Is that real? Yes, it's real. It's real funny. But here's the thing. It's funny because it's a parody on how people behave and what some segment of our communities want. They want safety. They want the appearance of safety. They want you to do what you're told and create rules so you can have a new normal. It's funny because it's true in a sense. That's why it's funny. There's people like that. They just want safety. They want bubbles around your kids, and this is what's going on. We put bubbles around our next generation and the generation after that, and they become horrible human beings that kick and scream and say, "You better give it the way I want, or I'm going to kick and scream and march and loot and cause problems and scream phrases all day long." That's what we're dealing with. It's the new normal. Don't accept that term ever, please. But on other news, we have our friends at FC Dallas want to be the leaders in kneeling. Kneeling's covered, but thanks. So after being booed for kneeling, FC Dallas was to remain in locker room during the national anthem. So they had to stay in their locker room, and they had all planned out. Stay in the locker room, avoid the national anthem because, it's bad. Because America is racist, don't be there. But when we go out, they're going to do this, a kneeling. They're going to do an organized pre-game whatever. But you have to participate in that. But we're not going to participate in national anthem lovers, whatever. The statement goes as follows. In consultation with our players and MLS, we have collectively decided to play the national anthem before the players take the field for tonight's match against Nashville SC. FC Dallas said in a statement. It added that there would also be a moment of silence before the game for the players, coaches, and all in attendance to promote racial equality. So they're still, they want to support their agenda, but they will not support the national anthem, which bugs me because when I remember when I was playing professional soccer and I had the opportunity to stand for the national anthem as a starter, and just the goosebumps and all that because of the whole environment was amazing, playing through in front of thousands of people and just enjoying that. And now it's being destroyed by this generation. For what purpose? They really think they're making change. All these kneelers, you better do something in your community. You better do something that's going to make change. Because having a platform of being a professional athlete, and you're so lucky to even have that platform, be paid the amount of money you're getting paid to do this, and then you're going to change it. I have a podcast. I'm a nobody. I get it. But you could start a podcast and talk about these things and try to make change that way, because it's been covered. The anger and the rioting and the marching and all this is going 80 plus days now. It'll never be enough for them. But heaven forbid these kneelers would actually go into the communities that need help and actually help and do something about it. But they won't. They'd rather do this. Is easy. Taking a knee is easy. That's easy. Putting your fist up, that's easy. Being the first to do it, that's different. That's tough. But they're just followers. But what are they doing? You're going to take a knee like that, you better do something. You better do something. That would be ideal, because we do want change. We want everyone to have equality and opportunity and all those things. That's why America is so great, because we give that. Or you wouldn't be playing soccer like that, or be able to display something like that. So whatever. Soccer Today reports no youth soccer games in Arizona, California, and select areas. Public schools close soccer fields. With the uncertainty of when and if schools will open, youth soccer clubs who normally practice and hold summer youth soccer camps in school fields are struggling around the country. Some schools have simply sent notifications mid-camp sessions that the fields are closing that day. Some youth soccer clubs in California received notice by email and were forced to shut down programs. And according to Rick Kelsey, CEO of Arizona Youth Soccer Association, there are no games being played in the state of Arizona. In addition, youth soccer games are not being played in New Mexico. More soon will be developing through this story. So this is not true. I know this is not to be true, because I live in Arizona, and this is from Friday night. There's 9 fields going, and here I am. Where's my mask? I'm wearing that same shirt. Soccer's happening. It's happening. It's going on. And there's a freeway by these facilities that over 150,000 cars drive by a day. Soccer's happening. Games are happening. Now, maybe they're not recognized by ASA, but there's soccer games in Arizona. Guaranteed. And that's what I love about the Latino community. We get to play. It's awesome. My son, I put an all Hispanic team. I want to play in Hispanic leagues because there is no shutdown for them. You cannot take their culture away. That's why soccer is more to that community. That's why my son plays there. But I'm moving on. It's time to get going. I have another podcast to do. on another platform. But thank you for joining me today. Remember, do not accept the new normal. Don't ever say that. Accept that we will go back to normal. We have to. We can't just keep doing this because people are dying. We're just trading deaths. We're hiding and killing the economy, and poverty is ensuing. Whatever. I can keep talking forever about this. It won't make sense because I'm not that educated in it, but I know how I feel. And I feel like we're trading lives. It does feel like that. Anyways, have fun trying to play soccer. If you want to play soccer in Arizona, California, or anywhere else they claim shutdown, go to the Hispanic communities. You'll be allowed to play there. Peace.